welcome back to Calling Bullshit, the short, sharp show where we debunk the lies and misinformation that make up modern politics. A lot's happened since the last time I was doing these videos. We've had a global pandemic, I got a bunch of new tattoos, and I fell in love. Okay, I know that there's other things that you want to talk about, so let's get into it. So this week we're going to be talking about investment, and before you switch off the video, I promise you it's going to be more interesting than it sounds. Specifically this week we're going to be talking about public investment, which is when the government or the state invests in the economy. Generally speaking, when you're watching the news and you hear either an economist or an expert or an idiot talk about public investment, they'll usually say one of two things. The first is that private investment is the best way to allocate resources in a market. The second thing that they'll usually trot out is that the state is historically bad at picking winners and that they should get out of the way of the productive private investment cycle. Now, if they want to go ahead and get right-wing bingo, they'll probably throw something at you like Adam Smith's invisible hand quote, which goes kind of like this. Every individual is continually exerting himself to find out the most advantageous employment for whatever capital he can command. It is his own advantage indeed, and not that of the society which he has in view. But the study of his own advantage naturally, or rather necessarily, leads him to prefer that employment which is most advantageous to society. He intends only his own gain, and he is in this, as in many other cases, led by an invisible hand to promote an end which was not part of his intention. So it really... Wait, is that why Scrooge McDuck's voice is Scottish? Is it because Adam Smith was Scottish? Anyway, the theory usually goes that when the state spends... Wait, is it because Scottish people are stereotypically tight? Is that racist? Can you be racist against a white Scottish duck that has all the money? Anyway, the theory usually goes that when the state spends money, it crowds out productive private investment. And when it's crowding out that investment, it means that shareholders aren't getting a return on their investment, which means they're not reinvesting, which means they're not stimulating the economy. There's only one problem with this theory. It's absolute bullshit. And that's because the state is actually no better or worse at picking winners or investing in things than the private market. I mean, in Australia, we've done incredibly well out of the state investing in innovation and scientific products. I mean, just in the past 70 years, Australian-led research, which has been funded by the state, has produced the pacemaker, washing liquid, the electric drill, contact lenses, ultrasound scanner, plastic banknotes, cervical cancer vaccine, cochlear ear implants, Aerogard, the medical application of penicillin, and motherfucking Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, guys. You're watching this because of the government. Thank you, government. Okay, that one got away from me. My bad. The important thing is, though, that this isn't just an Australian phenomenon. It actually happens around the world, whether we're considering advancements in space technology or the iPhone that you're probably watching this on. Sorry, Samsung users. Just listen to famous economist Mariana Mazzucato talk about all the technologies that go into the making of an iPhone and where they came from.
The internet was funded by DARPA, U.S. Department of Defense. GPS was funded by the military's Navistar program. Even the Siri was actually funded by DARPA. The touchscreen display was funded by two public grants by the CIA and the NSF to two public university researchers at the University of Delaware.
Government. Okay, that's two. My bad. The important thing to take away from this is that public investment is neither good nor bad. It can be good, it can be bad. It depends what we're spending on and how we go about it, just like private investment. So the next time that you have some tech bro coming in telling you that the state needs to get out of the way so that they can innovate and do their thing, just remember...
They're all government funded.
Well, until next time, remember what we always say. If it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's probably bullshit.